Hello friends, how are you? Welcome to another pick a card reading. Today's voted topic is on whatever comes out. Whether it's career, love, your finances, your spirituality, spiritual journey, your current energy, your mindset, your mind state. We're going to see what wants to be channeled through for each of the piles. Thanks so much for being here. If you're new, please subscribe. If not, thank you for returning. Today we have also this is a voted pick a card, so thank you so much for voting. Before I get to the shadow, I'm going to introduce these piles. Pile 1, you have the Green Witch Tarot with this prosperity quartz, green crystal quartz. Pile number 2, you have the holographic tarot with this rose quartz. And pile number 3, you have the purple amethyst with the haunted mansion tarot. Okay, these are your 3 piles. Let me know which one you chose. The timestamps are below. I can't wait to see you there. If you want to skip ahead, go right ahead. They're waiting for you. If you don't know what to do, I would say take some time to pause and reflect with these piles so that you can choose with your intuition. And when you're ready, the timestamps are going to skip you to your group. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Alright, I'll see you there, but let's do some shout-outs. If you're still here watching, let's do some shout-outs. Okay, so the first shout-out, I'm going to heart this right now, from Shana Rogalski. What's up, Shana? Thank you so much. Or Shana, thank you so much for watching my video. You are great too. May you be blessed tenfold. May you be blessed. May you be protected. May you be safe. May you be happy. That's what I have for you, my lovely Shana Rogalski. Thank you for being here on this channel. The next one, I'm going to scroll. I subscribe to a lot of people. Okay. Okay, Baby Boo HX5LO. Pile number 1, I claim this reading. Bless you, friend. Thank you for watching my video. I really appreciate you. May you have a blessed rest of your season, rest of your year. Actually, we're stepping into harvest season, autumn. So may you have a wonderful harvested autumn, and you have many, many, many things to harvest and more. All right, thank you so much, and I hope to see you in the next comment section. And everyone else, if you're ready, thank you very much for listening to the shoutouts. If you would like me to shout you out, just leave any beautiful comment. If they're positive, I will most likely showcase it on the channel. So thank you. And without further ado, let's get into the groups. Pile 1, you are first. What's going on, pile number awesome 1? You chose the prosperity quartz. Alright, I'm going to put her right there, or put it right there next to Esmeralda, who's helping us channel with her bubblegum crystal ball. Thank you for being here. You're blessed, you're loved, you're successful, you're respected, you're in a good mindset, peaceful minds. Okay. Alright, let's see what wants to come out. I don't know what's going to come out. I'm going to keep it open-ended. Thank you for voting for this. Pile 1. What wants to come out for you? What messages want to come out? Pile 1. What message wants to come out? Pile 1. Keeping it open. I like this. This is a switch, you know? We do love a lot on the channel. So let's keep it open to other things, other possibilities, other messages. Alright, you got the Temperance. Sweet. Tell me more about this Temperance. Why is the Temperance showing her, her Sagittarian self? Why is she coming out here like this? The Ten of Wands. Okay. Why is the Sagittarian coming out like this? What about this Ten of Wands and the Sagittarius? The Empress. Whoa. And the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Thank you. I was just going to say that. I'm like, whoa. What are you working on? What is your body working on? I see your garden. I see what you're harvesting. Those apples, they're ripe. I see what you're doing. You're abundant here. What are you working on? And then as I think that, the Eight of Pentacles comes out. I love this, pile 1. Oh, I love that we can do openings. I love that we can do whatever wants to come out. We're keeping it open. We're letting it flow. We're not just forcing it to fit in a love bubble. Okay. Even though we do love talking about love, but you know what I'm saying. Okay. Alright. Oh, wow. Okay. Let me go upload this video. It just finished. That's why it's now quiet. My computer finished uploading a video. It's called Who Has Late Night Thoughts About You? So, hold 1 second. Alright, it's uploading. So by the time you watch this video, it already went up on the channel. The late night thoughts about you and who is having those late night thoughts about you. Check that out, it just went up. But after this video first, this one's juicy. Oh my gosh, yeah, thank you. Alright, so pile one. You're working on something here. Temperance. You paced yourself. You paced yourself. Now, Ten of Wands with this tells me that if you are not pacing yourself, you earthy Taurus, that you ought to, because what you're about to step into is very productive, it's abundant, and there's an excess amount of it. So you want to preserve your energy. Temperance, Ten of Wands says so. So preserve your energy, because what you're about to do, what you're about to see and unfold and reap rewards with or in, it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot. You're going to have to work as fast as your brain's going to have to catch up with your body. Your body's going to have to catch up with your brain. Your spirit's your spirit's going through so many different changes too. So everything's working with you. It's a spiritual thing, but it's also physical. Let's get spiritual, physical. It's a spiritual and physical thing. I feel that with the temperance energy. So you're going through something, right? But it's also carrying over into the physical world, into your physical life. So whatever we're talking, so whatever comes out, right? So basically the Spirit's saying that you ought to slow down, manage your time correctly, preserve your energy, make sure you're not eating crazy foods right before bed, because it's going to make you stay up all night. Make sure you're disciplining yourself. You're setting a schedule, a routine. There's order in the court. Make sure there's order. Organized. Be organized. There's a lot. See, her apples are falling. She's doing too much. So make sure you're being thorough. Eight of Pentacles. That's what's coming out. And then you can apply this into all areas of your life. You know, be thorough in your relationships. Be thorough. Like, if you say you're going to call your person after you get in, after your full day of work and your kids are fed and they're in bed and the dog already went out a few times to use the bathroom and now you can settle in, then call your boo. If that's what you said you would do. Another way to be thorough is if you promised that you would carve time to go on vacation with them, but that was 2 years ago, then let's carve time, save that money so you can go on vacation. Be thorough, like, you know, keep your promises and keep your play dates. Don't cancel. Don't bite more than you can chew. Be thorough in your relationships. Be, you know, be a woman or a man of your word. And another way you can be thorough is, like if you're texting your person back and you're just texting whatever, I'm good, good night, and your person's like, what the freak, that's how you have a conversation with me? I'm good, good night. Okay, are you gonna ask me how my day was? Like, you know, like, put effort, be thorough with your relationship, make sure it's growing like the Empress has grown her garden. Don't just get lazy and don't just bleh, give it breadcrumbs and expect it to grow. You can't just go bleh and expect the person to pick up those breadcrumbs and have it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Make sure you're putting effort, you're being thorough in your relationships, you're growing. Same thing with your business. If you're like just going bleh, whatever, I'm just gonna do this 1 hour once a week, it's not gonna grow. It's not gonna grow. It's gonna get neglected. It's gonna feel neglected. It's gonna be neglected. So every day, rinse, repeat, one step in front of the other. take your time, keep growing this, because you can see that, as you can see, there's things that's happening. There's progress. Look at all these pentacles here. Look at all these little apples here that she's harvesting. She's taking them all because she grew them. The 10 of Wands. He's like, wait, come here, acorn, come here, squirrel. I'm gonna pick you up, even though I have 10 wands on my back already. I'm gonna pick you up too. So Spirit's saying, don't bite more than you can chew. Do things in moderation. Don't burn yourself out. 10 of Wands. We are stepping into abundance. 3 of Pentacles, and you're still at it. You have enough, but you still want more. And Spirit's saying to appreciate all the richness that is around you. Look at all these beautiful grapes. That's royalty. That's richness. So that's what's coming out, is that whatever you're creating, whatever you're cultivating, if you don't see results right away, I see lavender. I see lavender here. So lavender, if you don't see results right away, you start out with a little lavender. You did a lot of work, and now you see more lavender. It's going to happen. Don't give up. I feel like this is someone who's like digging for jewelry. I'm sorry, for the diamonds. And then they get so tired and they back up. They back away. They go away. They quit. Meanwhile, if they would have went 10 more days, 2 more hours, they would have found the freaking gold mine, the diamonds, all the diamonds just sitting there behind the rocks, underneath the gravel, you know, behind that brick wall or whatever, the cave. Anyway, so Spirit's saying, keep at it, just pace yourself, make sure you're resting in between, make sure you're resting your feet, but you are creating. I see this Empress looking pretty fertile, pretty abundant. She probably has twins and triplets in there. She created a lot, her and her person, her partner. I do feel like this is a team effort. You got a squirrel with him. You got probably little fairies hovering over her shoulder, telling her what ingredients to put in her little cauldron. You got this bird right here, this pigeon with this man working. You got these geese with her and her babies inside. So you're not alone in this. You have a team. You have a team. All right, let's see. Let's keep it moving. Anything else, Spirit? Yes, anything else? Whatever wants to come out. What else? Anything else regarding what needs to come out for pile 1? It doesn't have to all be money and what you're creating for your life. It can be anything else. Anything else, Spirit? Thank you. Anything else? Pile 1. Whatever wants to come out for you, pile 1. Keeping it open. Alright, you got obsession. Yeah, 10 of Wands. You're obsessed with something. You're not giving up without a fight. You're not giving up without a restless night. And you are... Okay, so you're putting a lot of energy, blood, sweat, and tears, and elbow grease into something. Don't give up. Don't give up. Wow. Spirit's saying also set it and forget it for a little bit. We can't expect an acorn to turn into a tree overnight. Same thing with this energy. Just forget it. Set it and forget it a little bit and work on something else. Occupy yourself with something else. If you are obsessed with someone and you're like, oh my gosh, I want to know all about what they're doing. We're in no contact, blah, blah, blah. I want to know. Like, I get personal readings, you know, all the time. People checking in on the energy. And it's only been a week or it's only been a few days. And I know, I understand. But not really much can change in such a short time. So we have to give it a little bit of space and time and air for things to, you know, progress and unfold and develop. Same thing, you know, it's like we can't expect these beautiful apples, these apple seeds to turn into apple trees overnight. Or these pentacles to be carved the way it is overnight. He's really taking his time. He's being thorough here. He's like, let me make this sharp over here. Let's sharpen this. Let's carve. Let's, you know, make a circle. Let's make sure it's a thick circle. And he's taking his time. So you're obsessed with something. Spirits could say, chill a little bit. Give it some room to grow or room to breathe. And you also don't want to stunt the growth. If you keep checking on it, you might end up like if I keep touching these leaves and I keep checking on them, are you alive still? You alive still? You alive still? Eventually they're gonna get like, see, I'm over here touching it. Eventually it's gonna get worn out. And even the instruction says don't touch the petals because they're very sensitive. So just leave it alone. Leave whatever you're doing alone for a little bit. Come back to it another week, another day, or anything else. Curious. Yeah, you keep checking on something. You might be obsessed with someone too. Are they thinking about me? Do they want me back? We're in no contact. Are they coming around? Do they have a realization yet? Did they break up with the ex yet? Are they ready? Are they ready? Is it ready? Is it ready? Is my money coming in? Is my the boat coming in with all my rewards? Is my raise coming in? Is my raise coming in? Is my raise? There's something that you're doing repetitively that the Spirit's saying to like do something that's not so repetitive. Adventure, yes, step outside of your normal shoes, your normal comfort zone, your everyday perspective. Let's do something different. Anything else? Whatever wants to come out. What else? Anything else? Appearance. Spirit wants you to focus on your home, how your home looks, how your body looks, how your body feels. Focusing on what you can control at this time. Like your finances. Oh, let's start saving money. Let's control this. Let's do some investments. Let's learn about investing. Let's set up a retirement plan, an IRA. Let's do an IRA rollover. Let's roll over our retirement into an IRA account. Let's do those things I said I would do, and then I forgot because I got so overwhelmed with Ten of Wands shenanigans. Let me set up a savings for my kid. Let me, like this is you doing housekeeping on things that are behind the scenes that you haven't been taking care of, that you've been neglecting. Shifting your focus to something more of a priority, I guess. Spirit wants you to be in the present moment. Don't worry so much about tomorrow. Don't worry so much about what you could have done differently yesterday. Be in the present moment. No tomorrow, no yesterday shenanigans. How about the now? You got habits. There might be a habit that you might need to kick, or there might be a new routine you need to implement. Transformation. You might need to implement a new routine. You might need to change something up. And you got caution. Yeah, you might need to change something up. Something is showing you that it's not working. You have indecisions here too. Something you haven't decided upon. So there might be like something here that you're refusing to change. Oh man, I don't want to give up on coffee. Oh. Alright, you don't have to. Your body's probably going to shut down and your body's going to give up coffee, but you don't have to. Your body's going to tell you different. Your body's going to show you different. Your body's going to cause you to do something different, but you don't have to. So it's sort of saying there might be something here that you might need to change or implement into your life or discard from your life to see better results. For example, if you're behind the computer all day long and you don't get to go out, or you don't get to step into your shoes and walk around, or you don't exercise as much as you used to. So we're saying if you don't, there's going to be repercussions because your body's not meant for you to be sitting down all day. Okay? And your body's not meant for you to be standing on your feet all day either. There's a balance. Temperance. Okay, I'm going to pull different cards to see what else wants to come through for you. For you. Anything else want to come through for this pile? Whatever comes out, pile 1. Whatever comes out, pile 1. Inheritance. You got that beautiful castle. Something is coming down for you. It looks like a castle back there, just a bunch of rocks. There's something that's going to be passed down to you, and that's why I feel like you need to pace yourself, because you're going to get more of a workload. You're going to have more to organize, more to handle, more to process, more to take care of and manage. It can be a new business opportunity. It can be another child coming in to the world. It can be You're adopting another pet, and now you got to train that dog how to pee outside in the grass. So you got a lot of work up ahead. So Spirit's saying start managing now. Start time managing now. Start sleeping now. You know how they say, oh, you better get some sleep now. Your baby's not going to let you sleep. It's, you know, that's that energy. For some of you, it could be a baby. For others of you, you're building something from ground up. You built these pentacles, and now people want you to build it for them, and they're going to pay you for it. And you're like, gladly, I would love to. This is my passion. Meanwhile, you only got like 2 hours of the day to do that. Because you got a life outside of building pentacles or carving pentacles, making pentacle shapes or whatever. You got a life too. You got kids. You got a dog. You got a 9 to 5. You have a gym membership. you got Granny to go visit. So how are you going to fit this in? That's what Spirit's saying. Anyway, there's something that you're inheriting that's coming towards you. Extremism. Yeah, you're doing a lot. You're doing a lot. It's extreme. Extreme measures. And you have a fair here. I'm not going to show the body parts. I'm not going to show the body part. Body part. Body part. So you got these two little love angels loving on each other. Having an affair. Okay. Okay. So, okay. Spirit's saying that you're putting your energy towards something else that doesn't really need your energy at this time, when you should be focusing on something that's more of a priority. So they're having an affair. Instead of having an affair, this person should be taking care of their kids. Instead of having an affair, this girl should be watering her garden so that she can grow some beautiful apples. So there's something here that you're kind of like investing too much time in. You're having an affair with it when you shouldn't be. Anyway, that's what I'm getting with that. Anything else, Spirit? Whatever comes out, whatever comes out. Anything else? Anything else? I'm done talking about this situation. Anything else different? Anything different? Resourcefulness, okay. That's the 9 of Pentacles. Are you, I mean, that's what it feels to me. Are you, I think you're building a beautiful world for yourself. 9 of Pentacles energy, earthy energy, a lot of earth. So you are building yourself some good security for your future. Good for you, bravo. Speculation, okay. Spirit wants you to observe something, fact find on something. Don't assume, don't speculate. Spirit really wants you to be thorough with your, didn't I say thoroughness? Yeah. Spirit wants you to be thorough on something. Before you sign a document, research. Before you take your money and put it somewhere else, research. Read the fine prints before you sign your name. Before you move across country, research. Spirit wants you not to speculate or assume. Don't be oblivious. Don't be like, ignorance is bliss. I'll just assume it's beautiful over there on that side of the grass. Don't speculate. Investigate. Exaltation. This is happiness, abundance, more abundance. Look, cornucopias. Cornucopias. You got it twice. So the Spirit's saying you're stepping into more, plentiful, bounty, abundance. So get ready. Get ready. And last one, indecision. Yeah, so make a decision, stick with it. Don't be up and down, topsy-turvy, left and right. Make a decision, stick with it. And you have control. This is you managing your time, like I said. All right, any last words? Any last words? Any last words? All right, hold on. Any last words for this pile 1? Any last words? Dealing a relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. So you might be stepping into a relationship with someone. You might be dealing with someone who has dark hair, or someone who's an authority figure. Angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. So you're protected at this time. Anything else? So if you're worrying about, oh my gosh, is my money okay? Is my home life, like the where I live, is it okay? Is it safe? It's saying you're protected. Seahorse, family matters. So tending to your garden, your family. New job, career. All this money. I mean, that's very fitting, isn't it? You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. So there's something here that you're cultivating for yourself. Because you're not happy. Thank you. You're not happy where you are. And that's okay, because there's change here. It's a gradual change, though. So you might have to pick up your bags and go soon. You might start a new job. You got to pick up your resume, your beautiful outfits, your gear, your professional hat, and you gotta keep it moving. You gotta get ready, or you gotta do some nesting and create a baby room for your babies. Get ready. I see the pillow right there. All right, thank you for watching. This is all I have for you, and I hope you have a blessed day. Let me pull some charms before we go. Pull some charms. People love that. You have crystal ball. What do you see for your future? Do you see yourself having more money? Do you see yourself retiring soon? Get that in place. Get that in order. Get those documents, those beneficiaries in there. Print all your paperwork. Be thorough. Smiley face, clean home, feng shui. Notifications coming in. There's messages coming in here for you. A letter. You have inheritance. You also have Cancer sign. I see the Cancer there. There's a lot of there's Taurus. There's a lot of signs here. Cancer twice. You have number 3. Oh, there you go. Empress. Abundance, expansion. You have V, 5. And you have this spiral. Don't spiral out of control now. Don't you dare. Get your life in order. Where's that control? I saw control here somewhere. Wait, where did it go? Oh man, I put it back. Control. Look at that. Successes here. Opportunity or windfall. See? Oh my gosh. Windfall, inheritance. Okay, get ready. You're gonna you're bringing in some good vibes, some good energy, some good mojo. Okay. Alright, I bless you, Pile 2. I mean Pile 1. I'll see you next time. Hello, Pile 2 friends. You chose the rose quartz. How are you, friends? How are you? Welcome to your reading here. Welcome. You're blessed. You're loved. You're protected. You're safe. Alright, let's get this timer ready. Sometimes I don't even pay attention to it. Alright, friends. What's going on? Thank you for voting for this. Okay. So, we're doing whatever comes out. Whatever comes out. Whether it's love, money, careers, your spiritual growth. We'll see. Alright, pile number 2. Pile number 2. Alright, collective reading coming through. Take what's yours, leave the rest. Use your own free will, your discernment, your intuition. Alright, pile number 2. What wants to be revealed to you today? Talked about today. Whatever comes out. What messages want to come out for you? Pile number 2. Oh, okay, you got some birthday suit cards. What do we have here? I gotta shield these a little bit. Oh man, I wish you could see them. It's the world card, but she's naked. And you got the 2 lovers. Hold on, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put that there. The lovers. You got the world, and you have the lovers. Talking about the lovers, you have the rose quartz here. Alright, you got these 2 cards here. Great. And I'll clarify them and put them up top. Underneath you got the sun. So let's cover that body part too. Alright, you got the world, the lovers, the sun, all these majors. Underneath the deck you have the 4 of Wands. Okay, tell me more about this world card. Whatever comes out. You're completing a cycle, are we? Closing out chapter. It could be travel here. Why is the World card here? Tell me more. The Six of Pentacles. Ooh, something coming around. Something that you poured into, that you gave energy and effort to. It's coming right back around for you. Your hard work paying off. Why is the Lovers card here? Why is the Lovers card here? Why is the Lovers card here? What's the reason? Five of Swords. So Gemini, air with 4 more air. There's some kind of conflict here with another person. A love interest. Why is the Sun here? Lovely day, brand new day. Six of Wands. All right, so this connection is a connection here. It's talking about love. It's talking about something being improved. Something the Dev is here. Oh, I gotta put something on these body parts too. A lot of body parts. What's going on? You guys having a lot of birthday suit dances? Like, what are you guys up to? What are you up to? We're having a lot of birthday suit parties. Oh my gosh, there we go. Alright. Anything else? And Three of Cups is here. Okay. So we are talking about you ended something. There's the World here. There's some kind of change. There's some kind of like progression here. You could have moved away. You could have, but you poured into something and you completed that chapter. For some of you, you know, you got a divorce and you completed that chapter. You're good. You both are solid, right? After a very difficult time, after some arguments, we decided let bygones be bygones, and let's agree to disagree. See ya. And when you did that, you made a point. You won the war. Both of you did. I see the scales. You both won. You both went away scot-free, went away happy. And great. You released that. No more arguing. You're done. So is your person. And when you did that, you opened up the curtains. Now you can see through your window. You opened it up for something new, for the new sun to come shining through the next day. New sunlight. So the Sun is here, Six of Wands. You succeeded in letting this go. You chose not to fight anymore. You chose to make amends and say good riddance, see ya. I gotta go. I got better things to do than argue with you. And then you succeed in this quest. You go forward. You move forward. I'm getting Six of Swords in my third eye. And you have Six of Wands here. So then you have this marriage, this union, this solid foundation card. Four of Wands. 11-11. It's being clarified by the Dev. So now I want to know why. Why is the Four of Wands being clarified by the Dev here, the Capricorn? Why is the Four of Wands being clarified by the Dev? Okay. The Eight of Swords. Alright, so this energy, straight up, you left something behind. Now you're finding something new. And now this new person, after you let go of that old person, might not be good for you. This person could be much worse than who you left behind. Which makes me feel like some of you didn't take time to heal, to work on your stuff, to finalize this, you know, to bury this. Maybe you just went from ending something with someone and now into something new with someone else, someone new. The door is open. Two of Wands. 2 doors open. Choices, options. The Lover's choices, options. All right, so you have Ace of Wands here. So this person, could have turned their life around. And maybe they're coming back again. But are they good for you? Is the energy good? Are you both good here? The dev tells me that when they come right back around, if you let them in your life, Eight of Swords with the dev tells me that they might not have changed. It's the same rigmarole, the same story, same merry-go-round, different horse. The Hierophant. Don't forget what you have learned in this situation. So before you let anyone back into your life, or before you hop into another connection, make sure you're completely healed. Make sure you're completely over the, the sadness, and make sure you practice self-love and raise your value right back up. Your worth. And do you know your worth? So that you don't let this person back into your life, because you know you don't deserve that. King of Wands, you take action. You be in the lead here. The ball's in your court. Strength. Yeah, you say what goes. You say, no, I'm not going to let you in my life. You haven't changed. And if it's a new person, you left someone who wasn't compatible for you, and you go right into a situation really fast without really getting to know the person, perhaps. Eight of Swords is a lot that you don't know or see with this person, this new person. And maybe you're going into this relationship because you're still heartbroken about the first person. Oh, wow. What in the world? There's 5 of Swords in this deck. Wow. And it's right underneath the Hermit and the Emperor. Would you look at that? The Moon is here, 4 of Swords. Okay. Let's see. The Knight of Pentacles. Alright, so keep working on yourself. Spirit wants you to focus on the things that bring you joy, that bring you progress, the things that make you happy. Yeah, bring you joy. And that Page of Cups, that light you up, that bubble you up, that give you that bubbly feeling. And here we go, the 8 of Cups. You left someone, but I don't think you completely cried that out or released that person, did a cord cutting ritual before you went into the next person. This person who maybe you are settling for because you don't want to be alone, or because now you think that because you already had a failed connection that the next person will be better. But let's get to know them first. Let's get to know them through and through. 5 of Wands. Will this person bring you grief? One person gave you lip. You guys could not see eye to eye. This next person might bring you conflict. You might be arguing over stupid things, battling, competing, comparing. 2 of Wands again. So So you have a choice. You have a choice. You do not have to go to this person, this Capricorn energy coming through. You do not have to go back to this other person. You have a choice to stay single, to stick to yourself. Don't toggle back and forth. And that's when you'll have the most clarity by yourself. That Hermit did come out for a reason. That's where you'll have your strength, your Queen of Wands, your power back, feeling independent. Yeah, don't toggle back and forth, Two of Swords. That's where you'll feel conflicted. Stick to yourself, stick to your guns, stick to your own throne, sit in your own throne, relax, rest, and have those downloads come through. You'll figure out what to do. Alright, let me see. I'm going to pull these out. I'm going to see what else wants to come through for this pile. Anything else? This was a relationship, obviously, that, you know, I feel for you. This connection, the first one, you gave it all that you could. You really gave it your all. And you guys decided to walk away, to put it on ice, to focus on other things. But before you could take time to focus on yourself and other things, maybe another person sweeps you off your feet. You know, maybe they promised you the moon and stars and they sounded solid and believable. So then we went from one to the other really quick, and Spirit's warning you to have an in-between, have it a downtime before you go to another connection, because you could still feel vulnerable, you know, from the first relationship. All right, pile number 2. Anything else want to come out for you? The Sun again. Okay, let's get some body part blockers. All right, tell me more about the Sun. So there'll be a new day for you. Underneath there's the Five of Swords. Oh, again. All right, so there will be a brand new day. Whatever you were fighting about in this energy with whoever you were fighting with, that is going to come to a close. There will be a resolve. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Oh, okay. What I'm feeling... Yep. There we go. Thank you. Body part blockers again. There's the Lovers again. Okay. And then you have the Knight of Swords coming out and the Four of Wands again. Alright. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, so Spirit really wants to talk about this again, but they want you to see, Spirit wants you to see a different light about this, a different, so Spirit wants you to see a different angle. And then we get the Four of Wands again. And then we get the Seven of Pentacles. And did you see the Hierophant when I was shuffling after the Capricorn? The Hierophant came out. There's 10 of Wands here. The Hierophant, the Eight of Swords again. Okay, so Spirit's saying, but V, there's some things you need to see. Thank you. And the Page of Cups is here again. Okay, after I shuffled it, you know, for a minute. So this is saying that this first encounter, no, this first scenario, the first person that we talked about, the Five of Swords, right, with the Lovers, that first relationship that we just talked about, that you squared away, that you turned a new leaf over with, you turned it over, the world card, you completed that cycle, you end that, right? You got over that, perhaps. No, I don't think you did. It was still open. There was still a door open. I felt a door was still open. 2 doors. One to yourself, one to them. One to someone else, one to them. I don't know. And it was not over. It was not over. And that's why it caused you to heal with someone else. So it could have been a rebound connection. Not this one. This connection did not end completely. You were still in love with this person. The Lovers came out. It's here again. You still had unfinished business. There was still some things you felt like were hanging over your heads that you didn't get to say or do or complete or feel out and or work on. Seven of Pentacles. And so while that was still up in the air, you went with someone else, and that person was not for you. That was a dev that you gravitated towards. So that person maybe you tried to go there to help you get over this first person, the lovers, and that person ended up not being good for you. And then you learned that, and then you stayed away from that, or maybe you kept on going with that Capricorn, and then all of a sudden this lovers from the first relationship that we talked about, who you had an altercation with, oh, that's a Seven of Swords now. Oh, so that's not even the Five of Swords. Get out of town. All right, that's a Seven of Swords. Holy shoot. All right, this person now comes right back into your life. That's the energy that they sneak back into your life. But they're a new version. They have learned a lot. You have the High Priestess, the Hierophant, hands in hand, together. So when it comes to love, so this person that we talked about, who you had to break up with or end cycles with, now comes back to you, a reformed person, a new version of themselves. And now Spirit's saying that whatever you did, maybe meeting this Capricorn to help you learn a hard lesson, you met somebody who turns your head around, who turns your life upside down briefly. That person shook you. That person helped you do some shadow work, because that dev came out really strong with that Four of Wands. Remember, the dev was right there, right here. The Four of Wands was right there. So whoever new person you met, whatever recent person you met, they did help you realize something about this relationship. And that helped you get stuff done. I don't know, heal, release, cut a cord. And now this person, the Knight of Swords, who was the Five of Swords before, is coming back in a new updated version. They just got an upgrade, an update, a download, an upload. They just got this new set of wheels, a new white horse. Before it was a dark horse, now it's a white horse. It's a brand new day, sun. And now they're coming back, a brand new set of wheels. And you're like, wait, what? Your soul is the same, but your body looks different. Your energy is different. You're not coming to me with some BS, some lies. Let's reveal the Seven of Swords, however. Let me use my kipper. Seven of Swords. Now they're coming back with a sneaky plan. I don't think it is a sneaky plan. It is something that's kind of like hidden, and they're doing it behind your back. But if you look at it closely and carefully, it's surrounded by the High Priestess, the Lovers, the Sun, the Four of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, the Hierophant. And that's regarding, it's in regard to marriage. So this is somebody who's now feeling like, holy shoot, I want to marry this pal too. Oh shoot, I'm going to do it in a sneaky way. I'm going to get us there. I'm going to get us to that altar. If it's the last thing I do, I'm going to get us to commit and build something solid. That's the last thing I do. How many more bricks do I need? How much more cement do I need? Do I need to rewrite my vows? Do I need to put more money aside. What do I need to do? And now this person that you left, what you thought you left, you thought you completed that cycle. Not really. They've done some damn work, okay? Privileged lady. Now they want to offer you, give to you. Now they're taking this and you seriously. So if you had to do a cord cutting ritual, maybe that's the World card. You completed something here. Your ritual, your ingredients, your your cauldron had everything it needed. You completed some. I don't know. You did you did some kind of protection potion. You did something, even though it was still up in the air. Even though it wasn't really done. Spirit was like, no, it's not done. But you do need to do cord cutting. You cut cords with their lower self, their lower frequency self, their shadow self, their toxic self. You cut cords with that those layers or that version, and they had their own tower moment perhaps, and now they're coming back to you. A reformed person. You won't even recognize them or their voice when they talk to you. You'll be like, what? Who's this? You look different. You sound different. You smell different. Your energy, your aura is brighter. What just happened? You did some kind of like cord cutting or some kind of cleansing, some detoxification, and it affected your person. So I feel like you guys are kindred spirits. Whatever you did affect them, lovers. You did it in your family room. They want a family with you. Four of Wands. You were faced with a really dark cloud. Even that dev that we talked about, that could have been, maybe it wasn't even a person. Now that we're going deeper, maybe that's something that you faced. Having to say goodbye to that person. You had to cut those cords, you know, and outgrow them. You outgrew them. So maybe that's what you were faced, those shadows. And you released those shadows, the darkness, the toxicity. And now it affected your person. It did affect your person. Get away from here, fly. Child. Now they're born again. Message of concern. You could be hearing from them. They could be writing you a letter telling you what went down. They could be writing you a letter with an apology in it. Explanations. Maybe you're writing them a letter. 2. Distant horizons. So you guys could be in no contact now, but they're going to fix that. This person wants something official with you, okay? Look, just wait. Wait and see. It's going to come in. Wait and see. It's going to come in. What's going to come in? I rest my case. I rest my case. I rest my case. 3. Expansion, growth. 2 + 1, 3. What's going to come in? You have 3, 3, 6. 6 is 3 + 3 is 6. You got the 3. 1 + 4 is 5. 4 to every 1 is 3. What's coming in, friends? What is coming in? Marriage. I just told you. This person is going to make it official with you, and it's up to you to say yes or no. You don't have to say yes just because I'm reading it this way. You don't have to say no because I'm reading it this way. I'm not telling you to do anything. I'm just telling you what it's like, what it's going to be, what's coming up, what's coming out. This person had a darn tornado of a tower moment, a twister, a tsunami within. And your cord cutting ritual, you walking away from this, you saying goodbye to this, you ignoring this, releasing this, forgetting this, helped them. Because you let the energy go back to them. And that's the energy they needed to deal with, face. And you went on about your day. And then the Capricorn, the Dev, was released. And that was them. You released them. So it's like it's weird. It's like it's so weird. You release them, but then you were left with their past, their haunted past, their ghost. And then you had to release the ghost. So you release the physical part, and you release the aura, the energy that they possessed. And there was a full circle of a release. You did some kind of full circle release here. It wasn't just half arse work. It was the full shebang. You stripped them apart. You cut them in half and said, I'm going to release this part of you, and I'm going to release this part of you. And that's the whole world, the whole pie. And then you go through your own shadows. That Capricorn comes through, and you go through your own ups and downs and your own nightmares. And then lo and behold, that procedure, that ritual, brings them back to you, a new version of themselves. Sunshiny day. So it's a sunshiny day. Sunshiny day! And you have adjudication here. Pathway. See some kind of change. The sun. Sunshiny day. Butterflies. So you, adjudication. You, whatever you did it for you both. You did it for you both. So that's what's coming out today, friends, of pile 2. I feel like this is a new beginning. You can take it, you can leave it. They say, okay, you shouldn't go back to the past, shouldn't go back to the exes, shouldn't blah, 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 blah. You can take that, you can leave that. You can take it with you, go back to your person, your ex, and do what you will. Or you can take the ex and say, see ya, sayonara, and go about your business and go about your day and start a new journey. Free will here. Do what you wish. This is your life. Your bed. You're making your own bed. You sleep in your own bed. Anyway, what I'm about to tell you is that in this Hierophant and the High Priestess's energy and the Lovers, we got all these majors, the Sun, this person has learned a lot, I will tell you, and I do want to give them credit. They applied what they learned. They didn't just let it sit in their brain or in their diary, or they didn't smoke it away, drink it away. They processed. I don't know where I left off. The battery went weird. Anyway, so what this Hierophant and the High Priestess is telling me is that they're in this letter, this message of concern, you're going to hear secrets that this person never shared with you before. They're going to reveal things that they kept to themselves. Knight of Swords, they're going to reveal that. They're going to come towards you. They'll come clean. In a letter, in a message, in a text, on a phone call. And it's going to make everything's going to make sense. And everything that you were going through yourself, it's going to probably feel like it's resonating with you. It's mirroring. You're probably going through it on your side of town. And they're confessing that they were going through it on their side of town, in their body, in their neck of the woods. And that's how you're going to know that this is your kindred partner, your soulmate. Your kindred partner, your soulmate, your karmic or your twin flame. However, I don't want to like give you a label to go with. You have to do your own research. But I feel like that's what this is coming to, is that there's this letter that's going to reveal and explain everything. Everything. That they faced their shadows, that they had epiphanies, they had an awakening, a rude awakening, they were spiraling, that they had a weird encounter. Maybe they saw an apparition of someone from their past, you know, maybe they saw somebody who passed away, who knocked some sense into them, gave them some wisdom. This is a spiritual experience here. Hierophant, the Lovers, High Priestess, very spiritual. And they're going to reveal that to you, and it's going to make sense because you had your own experience too. Let's see what the advice is. Let's see what the advice is for this lovely pile. All right. Any messages want to come through? And let me give you love messages first. Yeah, I'm going to give you love messages, and I'm going to give you some advice. What love messages want to come through from this person to you? They are doing a lot of work, by the way. They are doing a lot of work continuously. Even if they feel sane and healed. They're still improving. They're still building. They're still lifting those weights, so to speak. They're still clearing up the gunk, the aftermath. They're still having their crazy nightmares that they have to sift through. Alright, so you got the Hierophant. Thank you. It's right there. The Hierophant. I promise to be faithful now and forever. That's a vow. That's a vow. I'm telling you, marriage is on the forefront. Marriage is on the noggin, on the brain. The Sun. It's here already. You illuminate me. I'm the happiest I've ever been. So you're here again, you sunlight. I'm telling you, friends. 8 of Wands, messages. And it's hovering over the message of concern. So this message that you get is not going to all be sunshines and rainbows. It's also going to be very revealing and heart-wrenching. It's probably going to make you pour out more and cry it out and heal too. It's going to be very expressive. And you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I did not know this about you. I did not know what you were going through. I did not know blah, blah, blah. And it's kind of what I was going through too. And then I think this person's also going to explain what they were feeling right before they called you. And I think it has to do with your cord cutting ritual. That's probably going to be around the time. Maybe. Let me think. When you cut your cords, when you parted ways, you did a spiritual cleansing from this person, they're going to tell you something that's going to make you feel that that's the result, or that was the effect of your cord cutting ritual. And you're going to be like, oh my gosh, so while I was doing this, you were feeling that? Oh my gosh. And maybe that's what helped them close chapters, realize something, wake up, grow up. You have Queen of Swords. There's conversations here being had. I love that I can tell you anything. I won't hold back. No holding back. So in this letter, so we got a lot of letters here. This person's going to just reveal everything. They at this point, they have nothing to lose. We both need time to think about what we want. So this person is having a lot of reflective moments, you know. And you have 2 of Wands. Again, like I said, the doors were open. See, it's coming out again. I have many plans for us. The possibilities are endless. The door was open. It wasn't closed. You guys didn't close it until it was never closed. You just needed to send them away for a little bit. So, and then if they came back, hey, that was meant to be, right? But they're a new version. And then we get the Page of Cups again. Being with you makes me feel like a kid again. All right, so basically what this is saying is that we're getting all the same cards again with different decks, and that this is not done, that you have more work to do together. The Magician. With you, I have everything I need. 4 of Wands. Again. 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands. My love, you're my happily ever after. I'm telling you, friend, you guys are leading to marriage, okay? You guys are leading to marriage. You are. This is my Tarot of my Heart Oracle / Tarot. It is for sale, but I won't bring it back. So if you want your copy before it's gone, the links are below. Alright, this is what I have for you. Let me go get some advice here. Let's get some beautiful advice. What's the advice for this relationship? What's the advice? Thank you, Spirit. Advice. Patterns. Okay, don't repeat the old mistakes. And once you recognize that something's feeling nostalgic and deja vu-ish, you address it right away. Be like the Queen of Swords. Pick up on repetitive tendencies, repetitive cycles, and nip that sucker in the bud. Say, nope, we're not doing this again. Yeah, appearance. Look out for anything that seems familiar. Like I said, this is a learning experience, you know. Sometimes we fall back into old ways of doing things, and that's part of your growth, your journey, is to address it, to be aware, self-aware, and say, nope, We're not doing that again. Let's nip that in the butt. Nope. And face your fears. Don't be afraid to fight with something from the past that keeps creeping up, like an old, you know, way of thinking, an old way of doing something. Your person is doing something from, like they were doing, same thing that they were doing from the past. Say, nope, we're not doing this. Deal with that. Why are you trying to sabotage us again? Deal with that. And then they deal with it, and they get over it in a matter of a day or so, and then they're right back on the right white horse. So there's going to be some shadows coming through here and there. You know, we are still trying to release and kick them out. You know, it's not like it's 100% healing here. There's still some things that are still triggering, or there's open wounds here, but it's more like 80% rather than 40%. You're over the 50. It's closer to 100 than 0. You know, we can't just put a band-aid on it and then expect it to heal completely. Once you take the band-aid off, you'll still see a little bit of like the dry skin and whatever, I don't know, dead skin. You still see something there, and we still need to take good care of it. So whenever you recognize that something, a fear, a doubt, or a negative behavior is coming through from your person, you address it. You address it right away. Don't just save it for, don't be like, it's not a big deal, I don't feel like fighting. No, you address it right away, because you don't want it to get worse, or you don't want your person to assume that everything's okay. You want your person to be like, no, okay, thank you for addressing this. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Am I talking like I used to talk? Okay, hold on, let me check myself. And for some of you, you don't even have to deal with this second. You don't have to even address anything. You can say, you know what, I'm recognizing that you're repeating old patterns. I'm out. You know, you don't have to bring anything to their attention. But if you're in a relationship, and especially if you're going to be married, I do feel that's coming. Whenever the appearance looks funky, right, we address it right away. Don't wait till it bottles up. Don't wait until you're angry at them again to say it. Even if you're happy and you're having a wonderful, intimate moment and something's wrong, say it right away. I think that's what you're learning, Queen of Swords, to be in that Queen of Swords energy. Don't wait for anything. Just address it right away. And then you kill that fear, you kill that insecurity, you kill those patterns, and you restart again. You know? Alright, that's what I have. Thank you for watching. Have a lovely day. And if this resonated, let me know all about it. If you want a personal reading, I do those all the time. Links are below. Take care. I bless you. You are blessed. This will work out. Sun is here. And release all fears. Hello, greetings to you. Pile number 3. What's up? Thank you for your time. I bless you. Thank you for being here. Well, thank you for voting for this too. Alright, let's dive into this pile. Whatever comes out, whatever wants to reveal itself to you, we'll take those messages into account. We'll figure this out. Alright, pile number 3, people, no messages. The first 2 were so deep. It was so clear. There was so many layers to each one. Let's see what this one brings you. Okay, pile 3, new people, new messages. What wants to be revealed to you at this time? Whatever wants to come out, may you come out and explain. Pile number 3. Pile number 3. What do you need to explain to pile 3? Whatever wants to come out, what's the deal? What do we need to talk about? 3 of Cups. 6 of Swords. The 10, the Wheel of Fortune. Alright. You also have the 10 of Swords. So you have 2 10s here. Okay. Alright. What about this 3 of Cups? What about this? We need more clarity. Which path do we go towards? This this a third-party situation? Or is this something else? Thank you, Spirit. Tell me all about this situation. Whatever comes out for you, pile 3. Knight of Pentacles. Why is the 6 of Swords here? What is this talking about? The 7 of Swords. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? What is this talking about? Tell me more about this energy. The Ace of Swords. Got a lot of swords. And why is the 10 of Swords here? Double 10s. The World. No. Judgment Day. Okay. 7 of Cups is underneath. And on top we have the Fool. With the Lovers. And the Hermit. The Hanged Man. So the Fool came out in reverse. Okay. Alright, so let's just talk. Let's talk about this, and everything else will work itself out. Alright, so we have the 3 of Cups with this Knight of Pentacles. Alright, so you and someone else, mature woman. So there's a mature woman involved. That could be you. You are you're putting in some kind of effort into something. You have another 6. You're putting work into something. You're working with someone. You're not alone. You're taking the lead though. You're initiating. You're bringing things together. You're bringing people together. You see how the birds are flocking over her. She's headquarters. She's the glue. Everybody goes to headquarters to get documents, to get work, and then they go and flee and go somewhere else, and then they come back to get documents, to get food, to get... You're the main glue. People come back to you. You're the nectar. People come back to you to feed on you. So you're bringing something into this world. You're bringing something to life. You see how she has this beautiful seed and it's sprouting into a rose. So you hold the key to something. Spirit wants you to know this. 3 of Cups. You're bringing people together. If there was a falling out with someone or a group of people, you're the one that's going to bring it together. You're the one that's going to heal everything, and you're going to be the fueling fire to ignite something. So you hold the key here. You hold the glue, the honey, the flower garden, the flower patch. I see flowers right there. And so Spirit, that's something that Spirit wants you to know, is that you're needed in your workplace. You're needed in the family. You're needed in your friendship circle. You're the loving light. You're needed. Spirit wants you to know that. You have journey here. So if you moved away, you're needed back to where you came from. And that's up to you to decide. Because maybe you're in a good spot where you are, and you don't want to go back. You don't want to be needed, perhaps. And that's your prerogative. You can say, no, thank you. I don't want to be needed. I'm right where I need to be. I'm fine where I am. And that's okay. And they will live. They will get over it. They'll cry about it. They'll need you, but they'll figure it out. That's for one. That's in one message. Collective reading. Take what's yours, leave the rest. Use your discernment, your free will, your intuition. So, and talking about discernment, we are going to get to that here. So we have the 6 of Swords with the 7 of Swords. You're moving away from something or someone that took from you. Someone who lied to you. Maybe someone who cheated on you. We have 3 with 7 of Swords. So if you found out that your person wasn't being very truthful or honest or faithful to you, you know this fact and you're moving away from this. You're moving away. And it's just a matter of time before you are not angry about this. I don't want to say one day you'll laugh about it, because It seems hard to believe, right? But there will be a day where you look back and maybe you're like, main male's here. You'll realize, wow, that was a joke. Can't believe I fell into that trap. And like I said, maybe one day you'll laugh about it, but I don't want to say that. I just want to let you know that one day you're going to look back and be like, wow, I can't believe I was in that situation. That's not like me. Ha 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 ha. Not like laugh as in... I'm saying laughing as in you're over it. You are totally in a different place at that moment. So you're laughing at it as if you can't believe yourself. You can't believe you went through that your older self would tolerate that in that moment, in this moment. Child. I got that twice, an official person. Anyway, so you found out something. You waited for other pieces to fall. You found out about someone's dishonesty, infidelity, and now you're moving away from that. Which is a good thing, because maybe you couldn't see the truth before, now you do. Ace of Swords. Thank you, Ace of Swords. You had a breakthrough. You had some kind of clarity moment of clarity. Wheel of Fortune, and that's what's bringing you to an ending of a cycle. Ending the cycle. 10 of Swords. You're ending a cycle and it's bringing you truth, clarity, honesty. A brand new path up ahead. And you're realizing this truth, 10 of Swords, it was a betrayal. And now you're making discernments, how to move forward. So I feel mature man is here again. Well, you had the main male, and then you had mature man. I'm sorry, mature male. Despair. Yeah, 10 of Swords. Okay, so this is okay, so we're in a collective reading. I hope you know this. So don't take this personally. I don't know who you are. I don't know what your sign is. I don't know what your situation is. I don't know what your background is, where you're coming from, what timeline you're coming from. I don't know. But what I can tell you, I can tell you different scenarios, and you can figure out which one feels right for you, if it does. First scenario is you get together with someone, and it's amongst friends, family. You find somebody, you really hit it off with them, and you realize, that they're not who they say they are. That they're dating other people too, and that they're kind of like all over the place, and they're out there, and they're loosey-goosey, easy breezy, very easy with people, flocking to different parts of the world, tasting different fish in the sea, and then you realize this, someone brings this to your attention, or you find it out for yourself, and then in some shape or form there's a child created from this. See, main males here, main female, main male. A child is created. I saw the child a few times. And you realize either you're pregnant with this person's baby, or they had a child with someone else. Someone else got pregnant from them. You realize this, and it's a betrayal and a half, and you're like dumbfounded. You did not really see that they had that in them to do that to you, or to do that at all. And you realize all this. See the child right here she's holding. You realize this. Now you could have realized that maybe they had a child way before you came into the picture, and now they're telling you. Or you could have realized that the moment that you started talking, maybe they were also engaging with other people, and then you guys get closer, and then you realize that they had another family, or they had something else happen behind your back, and you're realizing this, and you figure this out, you address the situation, you get clarity, and that's the bitter truth. The third party situation, you're realizing all this, but it's layered. It's not just third party, it's also there's also kids involved. And now you're like, okay, what do I do now? Well, what you're gonna do is You're going to move forward without this person. You're going to take the higher road. You're going to step into your masculinity. If you were, got pregnant by this person, or if you got someone else pregnant and you realize that they were unfaithful, maybe you're questioning if this child is yours, or if you're the female and this person got you pregnant. You're just stepping into your masculine energy. Now you're providing your masculine and your feminine. You're providing, you're nurturing, you're taking care of this new journey, this new life. That's what you're going to do. You're going to pick up your pieces, pick up yourself from the ground, and you're going to keep it moving. Because you have something else to worry about now. You have something else to take care of now. And it's going to be very difficult at first. You have to get your money right now. Main male, again, poverty. You got to get your money right. I feel like this poverty is saying that you're like down in the slumps, You're feeling defeated. You're feeling like you're in lack now. Like, oh my gosh, now I have nothing. Well, now you have something. You do have something. It could be this new child that came about, or this can be this new creative idea that came about. Now you have to execute this new idea and bring it into fruition. You got to take care of this baby and bring it to life and raise it. Change and courtship and thoughts. So now there's some kind of energy that you're coming from. You're navigating through. Pathway, the paths are opening for you. The sun is here. Occupation and imprisonment. And maybe you feel stuck. Maybe you feel burdened in some ways. But look, you have this privileged lady. You have a lot beautiful things up ahead. A lot of beautiful rewards here. Your baby in your arms, or maybe this wasn't even a close call. Maybe someone else got pregnant and you're like, oh shoot, I'm so glad it wasn't me. Maybe this is a close call for you. And maybe that helped you realize who you were dealing with. Family room. Yeah, I think there's a lot of people here. Third parties, on top of third parties. And now you're freeing yourself. Imprisonment, the butterflies are here. You're freeing yourself from the situation. Woo, I got away scot-free. I'm not pregnant. Or I got away scot-free. I am pregnant, but I'm raising this child by myself, away from this energy. And you're owning it. You're doing what you gotta do. Maybe some of you had a hard time conceiving, and then all of a sudden this baby comes to be, and you're like, what? I can't believe this. But you're owning it, and you're kind of happy about this. You're kind of happy. I mean, there are sad times, because maybe you feel like you're gonna have to do this alone. I don't really feel like you're going to be alone forever. I think that's just how you feel right now, or how it's going to be for right now. But you're not going to be alone forever. If you notice, there's a lot of people in the mix. There's a lot of people here. 3 of Cups. That could be family, friends. All these butterflies. Family, friends, support. Your support team. Anything else want to come through for this pile? So I will say, you are stronger than you think. Don't think that you're not strong. Don't think. Look at that bull. That bull looking at me like he's about to charge. He's about to go to the China shop and shake everything to pieces and break everything in sight. You're stronger, and you even got that lion right behind the bull. So who do you want to be today? You want to be the bull in a China shop, or you want to be a lion in the kingdom? What do you want to be? So Spirit saying you're stronger than you think. You got this beautiful sunlight coming through. You got the sun and the rainbow over that. You're lucky, and you're stronger than you think. You're privileged. So don't ever think less of that. Don't ever think that you are not worthy, that you're not loved, that you're not protected, that you're not safe, that you're not smart, that you're not strong, because you are. You are. You just have to kind of like, you have to be in the lowest of the lowest to push through and see that for yourself. Maybe that's where you are right now, in this despair energy, this imprisoned energy, and Spirit's forcing you to push up and out of that, so you can see your strength, so you can see how strong you are. Excitement is here. There's a lot to be grateful for and excited about, I'm telling you. So don't let this kill your spirit. Don't let this break your your mojo, your flow. Don't let this set you back 1,000 times. Nope. Keep it moving. Let's keep turning that wheel. You got hospitality. So you could be asking for help, for someone to help take care of you until you get back on your feet. Someone to help encourage you. Maybe a shoulder to cry on. Maybe a therapist. Maybe a friend. Like I said, you're not alone. Dialogue. You're having a conversation about something. Something important. Reinforcement is here. You might need some extra cheerleading. Some coffee. Some tarot cards. Some prayers. Some church time. Whatever you need to get you up to speed. Diligence. And stay consistent with this. Stay diligent. Be thorough. Do your work on yourself. And it's right there. And territorial tells me to protect what you're creating. Protect. Don't let anyone sabotage what you're creating, what you're changing for yourself. Gratitude. There's a lot to be grateful for. I'm telling you. You're not going to feel lack. You're not going to feel lack or without or empty. There's a lot here. A lot here. Gratitude. A lot here at stake. A lot here to reap the rewards with. You have a lot to reap rewards on or in. Magic is here. You're whipping something up. Something is being cultivated. Propelling forward. You're moving forward. Like I said, you're moving forward. You're not moving backwards. You're moving forward. And intimacy is here. You could be feeling like you're intimate, like your emotions are running high. Oh, as I say that, oh my goodness, emotions. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Shovel magic's real, especially if I'm picking up on heavy energy. We already know it's gonna come out clear. Emotions. If intimacy, you're gonna be feeling like because you could be pregnant, you could be fertile, you could be, or you're just creative with ideas. Your emotions are running free. You're feeling sensitive and you're heightened at this time. Intimacy, you're gonna feel like your emotions are gonna run high. You're gonna want to be intimate. You're gonna want to be affectionate, and it's right there, emotions. So just manage your emotions, manage your expectations. Practice self-control in some ways, so that you can stay clear-headed. Ace of Swords. So ground yourself whenever you feel like your emotions are running all over the place. Ground yourself. Ground it. Ground it. Ground that energy. And then cry it out if you have to. Talk about it if you have to. Scattered. Yeah, whenever you feel scattered, you feel all over the place, ground yourself. See how he's almost in the dirt? He's in the dirt. If you need to go in the ocean, you can earth yourself, ground yourself that way. Swim with the salt water. Touch sand. Ground yourself. And you have fortune. Okay, so you got this rainbow. Lucky rainbow. You got this Wheel of Fortune, and now you have fortune. So this is all going to work out, my friends. Protect your energy from all those who try to tamper with it. All right, so that's what I have. And inconspicuous is saying that you don't know what's coming up. You don't need to know everything. Spirit has a plan. There's a reason. Like if your mom tells you something, but why? Mom's like, because I said so. You don't need to know. You don't need to know, because then you're going to mess everything up. If you know every little step, you might want to skip a step. You might want to take a shortcut. You might not want to do the grunt work to get there. So it's first saying, you don't need to know. We don't need to know everything. Just go with the flow. All right, go through the dough. We don't need to know. Anyway, let me stop. Let me see what the advice is. What's the advice? So Spirit is saying a lot of beautiful things are coming about. You're creating something new from ground up. What you need to know also is that you have people on your side. Don't think that you're alone on this. You're stronger than you think. Don't you forget it. Okay, you have optimism. The object of the game is to stay hopeful, optimistic, to stay in your high vibration, avoid manipulation. Don't let anybody bamboozle you or talk you right back into that hole that you just crawled out of. Nope, you're not going back there. Be practical, save your money, put energy into things that you know will grow, not things that's going to take your energy and deplete it. Stay vibracious. Stay in your high vibration, please. And bluff. Look out for people who are telling you lies. because you already had it. The Seven of Swords came out. Look out for the lies. And you also have eccentricity. This is like saying step out of your comfort zone. Be different. Be unique. Be you. Be you. Be you, boo. Alright, that's what I have for you today. Let me know if this makes sense. Have a wonderful rest of your day or your night or your morning. And I'll catch you in the next video. Bless you. You are blessed. And if you are with child right now, congratulations. If you have created a new business or a new opportunity for yourself, or you landed one, congratulations. If you stepped out of a situation that was very toxic, congratulations. If you avoided somebody very manipulative and controlling, congratulations. You have your magic. You're stronger than you think. Alright, take care.